guys, and welcome back to my channel. I've got my beautiful sister Nikki here.
Hi.
And we did her makeup today for her class reunion with her friends, so she looks beautiful and she is ready to go now. So if you guys want to see how we achieved this look today, then please keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. This is like a primer. It's kind of cold, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to use the Farsali Unicorn Essence as a primer for her today. Just rub it in everywhere. It smells good, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and this is my older sister, by the way. She's got better skin than I do, less wrinkles than I have. But we are still going to fill in a few of your lifelines. Benefit Porefessional Pore Filling Primer for her smile lines. I just like to press it into the smile lines, and it really does make a difference, for me at least, because I have really, really big smile lines. Hers aren't super big, but I'm just going to press it in there like I do for my own. Okay, so for her, I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio foundation, and this is in Sand Beige, which is kind of misleading. The name is, it's pretty light, so we're going to do that everywhere first, and we're matching it to like her arms and chest because her face is pretty pale compared to the rest of her. I like to layer this up because it gives you good coverage. The first layer is not super full coverage, so you can still kind of see your skin through it. Okay. Oops. Next we're going to conceal because she's got some dark circles, so we're going to use the Nars Light Vanilla Creamy Concealer, and then we're going to use the Tarte Shape Tape Light Sand for her. See how it turns out. Both concealers give really, really great coverage, so she's got a night out, so we want her to have good full coverage. We're just going to go ahead and contour while we're at it. We're going to use the ABH Cream Contour Kit for her. We're going to use the two You have the tiniest forehead.
Yeah.
I wish I had a tiny forehead. Got a big one. Got a good face shape. There we go. Okay, and I just wet this beauty sponge. It's Real Techniques, and we're going to blend everything out. But put your head down. Like, tilt your head down. Alright, there we go. Now look up. Perfect. I kill nobody. Love that song. Kill nobody. Actually, what's this? Nope. Okay, now that everything is blended out, we're gonna blend out under the eyes a little bit more because it did settle in her lines just a little. And then we're gonna set it with some translucent powder. Close your eye. I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder in translucent. Make sure we get all the lines. We don't want to set wrinkles. Alright, close your eye. We're also going to set the eyelids because we primed those as well with our concealer. And I'm just putting a very generous amount under her eyes for now, close to set it, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. And we'll basically be baking as well for this part. So we're just going to bake it all in place. Yes, that is a word.
What does that mean?
Baking means basically you're baking your makeup. You know, you set it, you put this powder over it, your skin naturally heats, so it'll heat the powder, and then it basically like bakes your makeup onto your face where it won't move all day. Yep. Especially if you're going out all night, have events, whatever. Alright, go. I like to set the smile lines too after this, because I notice sometimes with a lot of like cream product, it can get back into those smile lines. So I just set those two, that way we don't have to worry about it working its way in there. And we're going to set all the places that we put our concealer, so down the bridge of the nose, the forehead. I'm also going to get the contours, or under the contours of her cheeks, where we did that darker. We'll just go to the lighter and bake that for a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the eyes and we'll come back to the face and finish everything later. So I'm gonna be going into the 25B Morphe palette. We're gonna pick up this lighter brown and then this a little bit darker brown right here, and we're gonna start those two. Switching to another palette, it's the Meet Matte Adore palette. I'm gonna switching over to this one. I'm gonna grab this one, and we're gonna go in on top of the transition color. We're keeping this lower and more precise strokes. We're just gonna hang out on the outside a little bit, outer corner, and darken up the V, and then we'll swish whatever's left to the inner corner. That way we have a nice build and not too much product on the inner corner. So after you get done with that second shade, I'm just going to go back in with the original brush. We did the transition shade with no more product. I'm just going to kind of blend it outward into the transition. Every touch feels like you own it. Baby, it's yours if you want it. I don't know if I can. Look in that little mirror. We're going to do a brow bone and inner corner highlight. Using the Jaclyn palette for that. Taking these two shades right here. I'm going to go to the Shade and Light Contour Palette by Kat Von D. I'm going to get these two shades and we're going to brighten up under her eye. I'm going to use the Morphe M438 brush for that. Perfect for powder under the eye. Any powder actually. I love it. This stuff is like the shit.
What's it do?
It brightens your under eyes. Like you have dark ones.
Mm-hmm.
It brightens it. Turn. Next we are going to a little bit of bronzy contour. We're going to use this Firma 103 brush to do the contour slash bronze. She's pretty light, no offense. So we're going to do the Hula Light for her right here. For blush, we're going to do the Morphe 9N palette. We're probably going to go with this mauve color. Just a little. We'll do a lot. Alright, go. So you want to start with the apples of the cheeks. Right where she's smiling and it balls up is the apple. And then you're going to swish it back. So it doesn't take a lot, and then just swish back. Especially with this palette, there's a lot of pigment. So you'll just start with the apple, swish back. And I like to wipe it off if I'm using this palette. Wipe off my blush brush and then just kind of blend out a little bit more. And a healthy blush. Use our powder brush, diffuse everything, and blend it all together a little bit more. So we're going to go to brows, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow in Taupe for her. So I'm going to be using this one, and then the Anastasia Brow Dual-Ended Brow Brush, which is number 12. Close. You're not Grwm, right?
Yeah, it's just been a while. How long are you supposed to hold it?
10 seconds.
I'm getting attacked by a brush.
We're gonna use the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is the best mascara. Alright, so we've got her lashes on, or mascara I should say. So for highlight, we're going to do a mixture of like the Carly Bible palette, and we're also going to do City of Color. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw today. I hope you enjoyed my sister with me, and we will see you next time.